a little bit of, I say breaking news. It is. I can't remember how long ago it was now.
Oh, it was
about a month.
about a month ago.
Yeah, about a month.
Yeah.
I don't know what the breaking news is.
Shoaib's little visit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it was a month. Yeah.
it is something that we are going to cover in more detail, but we want to put it out there just so you guys know what we've got coming. And I believe on Thursday we should be in a position to go through it all,
Yeah.
dissect it,
We've got
go through bit by bit.
Basically, we've got the full
Got it all.
recording of the visit.
Yeah.
I had in my house from Prevent.
So from Prevent, there we are. So do you want to let the guys know then? You know, and for anyone who don't know, Prevent are basically counter-terrorism.
Yeah.
You know, it's not they're not part of the police. The prevention to
Yeah.
hence the
Prevent
name.
counter-terrorism if you're right wing.
Yeah.
Even though it was set up for
So-
radical Islam.
Yeah. So obviously, what will happen that we will obviously, like you said, we'll talk about it more details with the videos. But what there are a few things that I will say now, obviously, and people can see the video for themselves. One of the things was that they said to me that they were fearing for me that I was being radicalized by the right wing, by the far right. So obviously, as a joke, I said to them, "Oh, I thought that was the mosque joke." You know, for me, I said a joke because I'm a Muslim. I can say these things. It's a joke, but you know, not necessarily it's a joke. It does happen. I know it because I am from the mosque. I go to the mosque, so I know what happens there. The hateful speeches that we see every now and again on the news channels, how they are preaching hate, and this hate is actually coming out of the mosque in the UK. Like you can say I'm lying, you can say I'm wrong. Go on YouTube and have a look. Look it for yourself. Go to GB News, you will see it. Go to CNN, BBC, or not. They were a hateful preacher who's been denied access to Europe. He was coming into the UK to do his shows, not only to do his shows where he preached hate towards the West. There were people that were buying his tickets. They were full seats. Like it was all tickets were sold out. So basically, well, he's not coming here anymore because I think it was the GB News. People from the GB News went after him and told the Home Office and said like, why do you have hateful preachers coming into the country and he's preaching hate against us?
Channel 4 even did one. Channel 4 did one a little while ago called Undercover Mosque, and they were bringing in Wahhabis preachers.
Yeah, no, but this one is Australian.
Yeah.
This one was coming from Australia, and he's banned everywhere. But the UK were thinking, "Oh, we let him in." But this is the problem that we have, right? But anyways, I joke around and I said, "Hey, it's the mosque job." And I said it as a joke. I looked at them, and these were two white people, and they looked at me and they were like, "We're not laughing. It's not funny." But everything is recorded. Obviously, people will see. And they said to me that there was a line that I was crossing, and they were fearful for me that I might be in trouble for that. And all I kept asking them,
they said you hadn't committed an offence.
Yeah.
This is just in case.
But it's just in case if you cross that line, you might go to jail or you might get arrested. For which I kept telling them for 50 minutes that they were in my house. Can you please tell me if there is something or anything that you have seen? Because you're at my house. There must be something that you have seen on my page that you don't like or you think I might go to jail for. Kept asking them. They kept telling me, no, we don't know, but we're letting you know. But again, like I said, it was a lot of nonsense, which I didn't understand what they meant. But then they asked me the things about why do I say we need to ban religious school in the UK. I said to them very clearly, one, because it's a Christian country. Second, I've been to a religious school where I was sexually harassed for 4 years of my life, and I was young. I was 11 years old. So between 11 and 16-year-old, I was sexually harassed every single day. I still got bruises on my legs because they used to get scared every day after sexually harassing me, that I might go and make a complaint against them. They will beat me up to the point where I couldn't walk. And if I go and complain about them, they'll say, "Oh, it's a bad student. He's just chatting shit." That's how. But I was, like I said, I was young. I didn't know what it was. Anyways, that was one thing. And the last thing they said to me about Tommy Robinson, that we think you're going to these marches, where again, I think it's a free. It comes about the freedom. They said, "Oh, there's a freedom of speech. Everybody's equal. You have freedom of expression. You have a freedom to be gay, lesbian, a dog, a cat, whatever the hell you want to be." But because my brain works and I can think for myself, and I chose, like anyone else, that I would like to go to the right wing and the left. I actually went to the Muslims, the pro-Palestinian first, and all I got from them was intimidation, blackmailing, calling me I'm not a Muslim, putting me in a place where that I am a fair target for these Islamists, saying that, he chats shit, he's supporting things that he's not supposed to support. And I was telling all these things to the police, which I thought, the Prevent, which I thought they would know. Amazingly, they didn't knew all that, but they just said, "Oh, you know what? Because you're a Muslim, because you're a Pakistani, because you're an immigrant, we think you're being far right." So to the Prevent, obviously we'll show the video, but to the Prevent, the only thing that I would say, that I thought you guys were racist. I honestly believe that the Prevent were racist because what they said to me that day, was like, you are a Pakistani, stay in your line. You know, if you have a different opinion, don't be like us white people, you know, because you're not. Stay in your line, you immigrant. That's what I heard, because that mine is not the best. That's what I think, because they are telling me now, you can't think like white people because you're below us. That's what the Prevent said. Not that I've never heard the far right or the so-called racist people, Tommy Robinson or his followers have said to me, I've never heard this. Always the lefties who call me a Paki. And I was telling the police that, you know, it is always the ethnic minority, the black people, the Muslim people. You know, you've got your gingers are coming up now because the Muslims are bringing them up like this. They're like, you know, they are like their DEI hired. Yeah, exactly. These are the people they're telling you you're an immigrant.
Have you seen the Tommy Robinson one?
No, I haven't. Yeah, I think I've seen his picture. Yeah,
have you seen the picture?
Yeah, I've seen the picture of him with the beard and everything else. But you know, this is what it was, and I thought for them to say that, oh, you know what, we think what your way of thinking is not okay. It doesn't sit with us. Because you're a Muslim, you shouldn't be talking about these things. You should stick to your religion, your Islam, and that's it. But yeah, it was just crazy how that happened. And obviously, throughout that 50 minutes, I kept asking the Prevent, if you think, because like I said, I've been in the country for 13 years as a student, legally all the time. I've never been illegal in this country. I don't have as much as a speeding ticket. So I said to them, if you think that there is something that will put me in jail, can you please let me know? They said to me, there is nothing to worry about. You're all good. Like they said to Jamie, it's all good. You're fine. They left. This happened on a Friday. And, you know, on Sunday.
But before you go into what happened on Sunday, I just want to say the points that I picked up. And it was when you said Pakistani rape gangs.
Yes.
Because before you said that, they said the problem is you might say something that might be incorrect and it's not whatever. And then you said Pakistani rape gangs as it's all over the media. Yeah. As even the BBC are covering it. Because
Pakistani culture. I know what happens in Pakistan.
And they say to you, yeah, wait, but see, even that you can't say that. You can't say that because there's a lot more white rapists.
Yeah, but
it's like, well, per capita, probably not. I mean, in that way, child grooming gangs,
let me just say, not. In regards to that, but he said, oh, there are. I said Pakistani Muslim rape gangs. That's what I said. Yes. Yeah. So he said to me, what about the Christian white? And I said to him, look, sir, you are white. You can talk about the white people. That's fine. I'm not white. Yeah. I'm not black. I am a Pakistani. So if anything, unless I condemn but unfortunately, this is my community. If they are doing something, and if I don't condemn them, that means I'm complicit. Yeah. If I sit there and I say, hey, I didn't do it, why do I care? No, of course I care. And that is the problem they had from me because I care. I care the fact that these people, and this is the majority of Pakistanis. You see this in Pakistan. There's a reason why when you go to Dubai and you go to their cricket grounds and you go there for a match, the only thing that says no political chanting allowed is written in Urdu, which is a Pakistani language, not in English, not in Chinese, not in God knows what. It's only written in Urdu because it is a habit of Pakistani people that they like to do these things. So for me being a Pakistani, for me trying to stand out from those, you know, idiots that Pakistan have, I want to say, look, not in my name. How am I wrong? It's like a white person rape. Of course, I know white people come out and say, oh, this white person rapist, we need to get rid of him. So why can I not do the same? Why is it that when I say it, because I don't want to be one of them. I don't want people to look at me on the street and say, look at this Paki, because his lot are doing it. You know, he's the same. Unless I come out and say, no, guess what? Not me. I'll never do it. Only that I condemn them. And that was my crime. My crime is I condemn in my own community, and they want to tell me about the white people. Guess what? I am a Muslim, so I'll talk about Islam and that religion because I know about that. I am a Pakistani, so yes, I will speak about the Pakistanis, and I am an immigrant, so I'll speak about that. That is the things that I know. That is my experience. If you want to come to me and tell me about white people, Christian people, Jew people, I don't care. That's not my problem. Speak. If you want to talk about a Jew, talk to a Jewish person. If you want to talk about Christianity, talk to the Christian person. If you want to talk about the white people, talk to the white people. I am brown. Look at me. I'm a Pakistani. Don't talk to me about things that I don't know no knowledge about. Those two white Prevent police officers were being offended on behalf of, oh my God, these Pakistanis. I am a Pakistani. You don't need to be offended on me on my behalf.
And you're Pakistani born as well.
I am Pakistani born. But it shows how off-pat they trip out these sentences.
Exactly.
And it shows the reason why Prevent need winding up.
The people are paying them big money. They turn up in their clothes. And then, is there any other point that you wanted to say other than all these things?
The other thing I was going to say, battling to keep it in my head, there was one other thing.
I think the main point is, when we all know how they failed in doing their actual job, and they come and knock this person's door.
Manchester Bomb Arena, 7-7.
Like
Axel,
just by
Axel,
now.
that, oh,
Axel, yeah,
we
yeah.
knew. Oh, we knew about him. Oh,
You've
we
been
knew he's a
been
terrorist.
seeing 3 times.
Yeah. No,
Isn't their name Prevent? What did they prevent?
nothing,
Yeah.
nothing.
Nothing.
They come to our house.
So the only thing, other thing, I just come back to the bed that I was going to say is the difference is as well when they say, oh, but there's a lot more white people doing raping and whatever, and it's like, yeah, but the police aren't covering up white rapists because they're scared of being called racist. You know, the white community, you see it now all on Llanelli, because for some reason that seems to be a dumping ground for convicted paedophiles. When that community, the white community, find out you've got a white paedophile there, they march him out.
Yeah, but
They march them up.
The point
You
is,
don't get-
the point is that what Preventive are not saying is that this is organised grooming, this is organised trafficking, and this is organised rape on a mass scale
Yeah.
by predominantly Pakistani Muslim men that have paid off people like, well, I won't say his name, but people in the police force, and Tommy Robinson exposed one in Telford,
Yeah.
which is why he's in prison now, because he's an enemy of the state, which is his first book.
But you still haven't brought down. You need to bring it down. You need it on the shelf.
Here we go again.
We got all of them on the shelf apart from that one. We need it on the shelf. You need to bring it down. So look at that. We just tipped. I think this is probably the highest, apart from when we live down at like the United Kingdom events.
Yeah.
This is the most people we've had watching us sitting in the studio chatting. 10,158.
And I think that happened on a Friday. On
Jill,
a Friday morning.
That's 10,000
And that's-
7
And this is
MI5,
Friday.
MI6.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah, yeah.
no, no.
I was thinking, it's not Friday.
No,
It's
no,
not
no,
Friday
no.
morning.
No,
It's
it's
Monday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I
So this isn't even prime time. Like, do you know what I mean? This
Yeah.
is when
Yeah.
people are picking up the kids from school. So thanks for tuning in. But there was that. And, you know, so there was, we are going to go into it because it's 55 minutes long.
Yeah, but we're gonna obviously do the
Yeah. And we'll go through certain segments.
Yeah,
We
we
might.
played them with George Galloway because they were sitting there. Obviously, they pretended they didn't know I had a YouTube channel. They said, "Oh, you got a YouTube channel?" And I said, "Yeah." "Oh, let's see." And I played the
You with
George
George
Galloway.
Galloway.
I said, "There you go." And they would laugh. And you know, this is the worst thing. They come into your house. I welcome them. I asked them for water, tea, coffee, anything. I respected them. I didn't have to bring them in my house. I know that. I could have told them, "No, I don't want to speak to
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Get out." Because obviously,
Which you should have done.
yeah, I should have. But it's good. The thing is, I'm so glad that I didn't, and I recorded all of them
Yeah.
because for people to see.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
this
yeah,
is-
yeah, yeah.
What do you call it? These are the failings of Prevent. They turn up, I told Pally, I'm your friend, blah, blah, blah. And like I said, for 50 minutes, I kept telling them, please tell me, because you're at my house today, there has to be something. And I want to know what that something
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
if you
yeah,
tell
yeah.
me, I'll delete it right now because I don't want to go to jail. I've never been to jail. I've never been to prison. I've never been to a police station. I never had any problems. So I like to live my life like I do, like law-abiding citizen that everybody,
Yeah.
want to and should be. But unfortunately, you know what happened 2 days later?
2 days later, yeah.
Sunday
And the message
early
of-
morning, 11 a.m. I messaged Dan and I said, "Oh, the police is there. I don't know why they're here." And I went downstairs. I opened the door and I asked the police officer, "Why you here?" And he said, again, they lied to me. "Oh yeah, we just want to have a chat with you, but can we come in?" And "Oh, please, welcome, come in." I went upstairs to get my phone because obviously, like I said, nobody trusts the police, and they're wondering why.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody know why we don't trust the police. As I started the recording, he jumped in, he took my phone off me, and I was like, "Oh, okay, hang on. You said you're talking to me." And he actually brought out his handcuffs to cuff me. And I said, and I was obviously, it was a Sunday morning, I was half asleep.
Yeah, yeah.
And I said to him,
Well,
and I'm in my
expect
shorts.
another.
Exactly. And I said, "I asked you when you coming in, why you coming in? First you told me all this." And I don't know if he was recording or not. Then he said that, "Oh, you know what? You have called someone a terrorist online." And I said, "I never
We
do that."
can't go into too much detail
Yeah,
on this
yeah.
because it's like
Yeah, like I said, But no, I'm just telling the lies that they said to me, telling me. But obviously, it was a totally different thing. But that was initially the lie. But anyways, I said to them, "Is it okay if I can obviously dress up?" Because I was in my shorts and it was freezing cold outside. He said, "Yeah, you can go." But then as I went to the toilet, which has no window, which is on the ground floor, literally no back door, he checked everything. He wanted to watch me pee. Like, I'm very uncomfortable. And I said,
Yeah.
but he was still there. He was like, "Oh, I need to see, I need to watch." And I said, "That's fine." Obviously, I changed and everything. And this is a place that I moved into. It's a brand new place. I've got people who live there who doesn't know me, got my neighbors. The way they put me in a van and took me away because I got arrested. I was in custody for 15 hours, I think. Yeah, 15 hours. Obviously, after that, I'm not going to go into any more details what happened and whatnot. But the thing was that I was in custody for 15 hours, and I'm a guy. I've never committed a crime. I am someone who have who have not had any run-in with the police other than me helping the police. Me doing translation for the police on the street on my own time, right? Then I have had police thanking me, saying hello to me, like, you guys have seen me when I'm out and about. They know me inside out, and I've got videos of PCSOs coming to my house asking me, what can we do together for get all the communities together? And then they come and, do this to me.
You actually had sitting MPs saying the same as well, didn't you?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
wanted to work with
I
you
had-
and help you. So you've
yeah.
been a very helpful person for the police.
When they
and
talk
for the
about
politicians.
bringing the communities together, that's exactly what I've done. I have had MPs asking me, the local MPs from where I used to live, they were asking me, oh, do you want to join our team? They have invited me to events. So they said, oh, can you speak? Because people need to see you, because you're somebody who's in, I have come in and I've literally integrated with everything, respect the culture, respect the religion of the country. Like I said, I'm a Muslim, but I have no
That's
problem.
before you met this Baden.
Yeah, it could be that before I met you guys. Yeah, but
No,
yeah.
her.
Oh, just
Yeah.
you.
Maybe as usual.
Yeah. But I think that's what it is, and we've got a video coming out for that, and hopefully we'll do that soon.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll get it up.
But I
Thursday.
was arrested, so this is, and I'm still under investigation, so that's why we can't talk about that. We can talk about prevent, but we won't talk about what's going on. But we have to see. But this is just to let everybody know that this is how bad it is. It's not about white versus anything. It's about whites and anybody who will speak on behalf of the whites. Like, I like to defend anybody who
It's
is,
right and wrong, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly.
It's even, it's much simpler than anything. It's people who are, good people and people who are bad people.
Yeah. And then,
people
like
do
I said,
things for the right reason, the wrong reason.
with white people, it's very easy for somebody like me to turn around and look at a white person and say, oh, he's a racist, and that's it. I don't need to do anything. I don't need to give an explanation and reason or anything. I can call you Nazi, I can call you scumbag, and call you a racist, and absolutely nobody will bat an eye. But the moment you say something back to me because I've said something to you,
Yeah.
like, oh, there we go. There is a racist. You can't even defend yourself. So what I do now, I feel like it is my time to show my loyalty to the country, to the good people that I've always had around me, and for them I need to be in front of them, because when a white person is being called racist, like Jamie, like I did it very openly, and I said,
Yeah.
Jamie Michael's video, not only I watched
He's
it
very
once, twice,
grateful
and
for it.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, he is. I watched it at least 5 times, and I closed my eyes, and I was like, come on, man, I need to hear where is it that he have said something against the immigrants. Like, I want to know where is the racism. I didn't see any, and I was very clear. I said it online. I said it a million times. I keep saying it. That he wasn't racist. He's not racist. He's just concerned like everybody else, like me. I am a Pakistani. I'm an immigrant, and I'm a Muslim, and I'm brown. And I agree with 100% what Jamie said. And for me to think that way, I think that is something that I don't like, because
That
where
is
is the
exactly
narrative? Where is the narrative going when all white people are racist? But guess what? I'm not white, and you're calling me a racist. And these people have called me Nazi scum in front of the police officer.
Coconut.
Like, yeah, coconut, Nazi scum, coconut, Paki. They call me Paki. Every I got screenshots. I go into police, and police are like, we can't do anything. Sorry, we can't do anything. And the most stupidest thing was that video where a guy, a convert from a Muslim, the ginger guy, calling me, oh, you're a white man's bum licker. And I looked at the police, and the police were like, oh, we're not sure if he was calling you or someone else. I said, who's behind me? There's absolutely nobody. And he literally said, oh, and I think he had a problem with his eyes. I do understand
Who,
that.
the cop?
The cop, yeah, he had a
Well,
problem with his eyes,
maybe
yeah.
if his eyes restrict his ability to do
He
his
probably
job,
not,
he
shouldn't be. It
quit,
shouldn't be. Yeah, he
shouldn't
shouldn't quit. I think he should.
Yeah.
But this is what we are going through, and I think this is the time when everybody needs to come together, regardless of
Calling a police officer a swivel eye doesn't number him down.
Yeah. Well, they can all look the other way. Yeah.
Because they can all look the other
They
way.
either can't hear it, they can't see it. That's what they do, and we have seen it today in the video. The guy just said, "Oh, I didn't hear anything. I
Yeah.
didn't see anything."
No, well, they did exactly the same
But I
when
think that's
kids
what
were
it
getting
is.
raped as well.
Yeah,
didn't
but
they?
that's
So,
what it is. So I think I hope I can see more people from the ethnic minority do come together. I do have some news. Then obviously we will do that another time. But there is a lady who is white, who is a convert in Cardiff, who has given me the name of the mosque in Cardiff, telling me a story about a Cardiff mosque where an imam, a preacher, have used the vulnerability of that woman and make up a fake engagement agreement, saying that, oh, I'm engaged to you, so that's why I can help you. So this is what they're doing now in the mosque. And like I said, I will come up with that story, and I'm going to have that woman hopefully live with me. She might not be able to show her face, which is absolutely fine. But I've got the name of the mosque. I've got the name of the imam who've done it, and I'm coming for you. You're not going to shut me up. You're not going to scare me. You guys don't scare me one bit. And people like Nikinezia, you know, Junaid, I know you're watching, your friends are watching. This is what you guys do. You think you're going to intimidate me, turning up to the event, doing all these and all that? I've got all the videos and I've got all your pictures, and I will be releasing them soon.
Yeah, you didn't look very intimidated, did they?
No.
Let's just leave that bit there. So, just for live viewers' comments, let me wrap it up. So, X-Ray.